Well, we got a little bit further to go tonight. Through this offseason, we'll get us set up for tomorrow. Let's take a look at how the 2016 offseason plays out. Player retirements, Kobe Bryant. But more importantly, Kwame Brown. A lot of big names retiring. The biggest, of course, Udonis Haslem retired at 36. Imagine. Imagine. Not Luis Scola. Hall of Fame inductees, Kobe Bryant. In the Basketball Hall of Fame, no surprise. Jersey retirements, Kobe's number 8. No surprise. Logo and floor change for Utah. Logo and uniform change in Sacramento. So with that, the 2016 draft lottery. Neither one of us involved. The Celtics have the top odds and get shafted. The Detroit Pistons have the number 1 pick. The Cavaliers will select 17th and 24th, while Chat will pick 28th. Yet again, the Detroit Pistons have won the lottery. For shits and giggles. Timberwolves, by the way. You guys got Paul for 3 more years. Lawson for 2. Thompson for 4. Smith has 1 year left. Granger has 2. Love has 3 years left. Higgins will need a deal, but he's young as shit. Plumlee will need a new deal. He's still relatively young. And Christian Wood will need a new deal. For my Cavs, Jeremy Lin's deal is up. Campazzo's deal's up. Telfair's deal's up. McCollum and Smart will need new deals. Kawhi's got 4 years left. I know Hickson's going to be leaving. Powell's got 2 years left. Theoretically, am I allowed to trade somebody on an expired deal? Doesn't look like it. There are a couple of deals in which to move. Pau Gasol. Hey, look, Klay Thompson. I'll take that. I was debating using my nuke, but I think Pau Gasol is the only one that I can move. Yeah, I can't even move Kawhi right now. All right, well, to the draft we go. The Pistons first overall take Ben Simmons. Have fun with that. San Antonio at 2. Take Jamal Murray. Honestly, we'll just see how it plays out. Let's go ahead. Skip to the next user pick. Cavaliers at 17. Gonna get a trade offer here, right? Yeah, 28 of them. 28 of them. 2016 draft. I mean, obviously, I don't know who's left, but unless it's like Pascal Siakam, it's probably not worth it. Chandler Parsons isn't worth the deal. Richard Nash isn't worth the deal. Mecca Okafor, Toscano, future first from the Celtics, who did just have the top lottery odds. That's probably a 2018. First from the Clippers, 2 firsts from Memphis, including pick number 23. That's not bad to move down to pick number 23. That is probably the direction that I'm going, is that Memphis trade. Greg Monroe, I don't need him. I have Clint Capella. Yeah, there's nobody that I really want. Good Stanley Johnson, only a B. All right, well, I'm going to take that deal. I'm going to move back from 17 to 23 to get the Grizzlies' first round pick in 2018. Odds are will be 2019, but you never know. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Grizzlies take Jakob Poeltl, who honestly is good. so far in his career. He's up there for one of the best players of the draft. But I didn't need a center. Charlotte at 18, dude named Sean Snow. Rockets at 19, Levert's there. Probably feel all right about trading the pick. Clippers, dude named Nate Mayer. Back-to-back picks coming up for me. Glenn Davidson off the board. Generate a dude in the Heat. Trade their pick. And a second for Raymond Felton, so the Knicks take Del Person. 23rd overall pick. I get trade offers for this one as well. Chandler Parsons, Richard Nash. First rounder in 2018. First rounder in 2018. 2019. Another first rounder. Bunch of first round pick offers. Knowing I have the next pick after this is not that bad. 2017, you're talking Jason Tatum, Allen Adebayo. 2017 draft wouldn't be bad. 2018 draft would certainly be pretty good. You know, the first round pick is worth after we win. Absolutely nothing. Funny that you think you're going to win. The amount of infighting going on in chat. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go 2020 because it's still too early to tell. 2018 lottery protected. 2018 top 3 protected. 2019 the Clippers. There's going to be a lot of protections on this. 2017 lottery. 2017 lottery protected is not bad because that could be 2018 easily. I'm going to go probably not for Sacramento. They've been good. Honestly. So that ends up being a 2018. I'm going to deal this pick 23rd for a pick next year that's lottery protected from the Kings. Sacramento with the pick takes a dude named Dan Kelly. Pick 24. I do have to make the pick. Thanks. Let's get a deal done for Powell. Crashes. He puts us over the top and we win with him. Depends. What are you offering? Depends what you're offering. All right. A lot of computer-generated dudes. Derrick Jones Jr., Gary Payton II. Beasley. I need to see who I want to take with this pick first and foremost. First and foremost. Zubac still there. That's not bad. He's one of the better players left from this draft. Where do I need to draft for need right now? I'm going to take the old Zubac. Take another big man. Chris Paul in 2 seconds. So far, Chris Paul in next year's first lottery protected. We need a point guard. We need a center. That's true. That's true. No, we're not trading for Powell. Well, I'm going to throw it to a vote because enough people are mentioning it. Discuss Paul for Powell on an official basis. Let's see what happens. See what the hell you guys think then. Why not? Enough of you are debating it. Throw it to a vote. Throw it to a vote. Why not? Guys wanting to get rid of Chris Paul. Saul's obviously a veteran, but he makes Kevin Love's job easier. Again, all the polls for is discussion. At least at the moment. it going to be, chat? Still got 2 years left to Ty Lawson. It is a dead even vote right now. All right. Well, now that we're officially discussing this trade, allow me to tell you my price. Allow me to tell you my price. Allow me to tell you my price here. And I feel like I'm going to be pretty fair. I feel like I'm going to be pretty fair about it, right? I feel like I'm going to be pretty fair. You know? Do I even want your first? Terrio, you handsome devil. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you. How'd your home cooking work out for you? I'll tell you what, chat. You already saw it. The rest of the quality of this draft is pretty shit. That's my price. That's my price right there. If you want to pull off that trade, that's my price at the moment. Knowing that first round pick's a shot in the dark anyway for me. You keep saying you need a center and that Chris Paul's not getting it done. And we can bring this up at a different time if you want. The vote's up to you. The vote's up to you. Why not? That first round pick ain't worth shit. The no vote's coming out, thank God. Looking like no's gonna win. You guys want to nuke, but you don't want to do this deal. Amazing. I might even be nice and say, oh, man, take out the first rounder. I mean, again, the first rounder is practically a second rounder. This draft is dead. All right. Looking like the no votes are going to win out on this one. Looking like the no votes are going to win out. Bit of a late surge, but probably not quick enough. The deal does not go through. Deal doesn't go through. Do another poll. If you want to do another poll, my price just went up by at least 1 second round pick. My price just went up. So take that into consideration. Take that into consideration. Jay Stockton, we will sim ahead. What are we, Pawn Stars out? We are, yeah. So you guys do get trade offers for that 28th pick. You can give up a second this year to get a future first rounder from Milwaukee. A dude named Josh Matthews, who's not any better than who you already have. Another 2018 protected pick, a 2019 first. Again, 2020 first. There's really nobody amazing left. It's all a bunch of future firsts, unless you want to make the pick, which, honestly, where the hell is the harm in it if you guys are going to keep picking late but not winning? Denver. A lot of teams offering future firsts. I mean, Gerald Henderson's there, but you don't need him. Siakam's still available? No. No. But you might be able to get, like, Buddy Hield at this stage of the draft. That's about it. Even that, I don't know if he's available. There's really nobody left in this draft. So, let's see. Trade. 2018 first. 2019, 2020. or make the pick. That's how we're going to do it. It's the easiest way for me. Someone mentioned the Bucks deal, which would be a 2018 first. I also have to give up a second to do it. That is top 3 protected, though. So is the Celtics pick. As is the Nuggets. That's top 10. Suns, top 3 protected. Golden State. Looks like it's going to be this Bucks selection. There you go. Both your picks this year for Milwaukee's first rounder next year, or 2 years from now, top 3 protected. There you go. Milwaukee takes Gary Payton the second, which isn't a big loss. Cavaliers on the clock in the second round. Holy shit, I got trade offers. Are any of them good? No. Well, I should have taken it just to kick the problem down the road. Orlando, Burton, or Bryn Forbes? So just take Bryn Forbes. Yeah, Niang's actually not that bad. He's been okay so far. George. It's always Toki versus chat, so I appreciate the honesty in the title. Thunder, what's up, man? What's up? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. They might have rated this dude terribly, but I'm going to take the risk on him. All right, that does it for the draft. Ben Simmons goes first overall. As mentioned, Jaylen Brown on his way to the Pacers. Thunder, yeah, I'm pretty optimistic for it. I don't think it's going to be this necessarily a revolutionary thing, but man, it can't be more mid than 23 was. So, yeah, Buddy Hield was already gone. Fred VanVleet went to the Nets. So, ended up taking Zubac, who was only a 69 rated option. That's a shame. That is a shame. I don't want it. All right. To the rookie signings for you guys, not a single draft pick. Wow, they did fucking Zubac dirty. I'm not going to sign him for that much money. They did him pretty dirty. This man as well. Well, neither of us had a first round pick this year, basically. Zubac only being a C+. I know he's 19. Actually, you know what? Him being 19 years old, we're actually going to bring him in. I'm actually going to bring in both these guys because whatever. Why not? Team and player options for you guys. Johnny Higgins, a prior draft pick. At a C potential at 20 years old, but a 74 overall. Plumlee coming off of the big-time injury. And then Christian Wood. To be honest, you pretty much got to keep all 3 of them because otherwise you don't have a center. And then Higgins is power forward depth that you also need, especially if Kevin Love has to move the center. So, and they don't make that much money. I mean, Plumlee makes a decent amount, but he was also your starting center before he got hurt. For me, I am going to pick up the option on everybody there. So, that is the way to go. Curry, Westbrook, DeRozan, Ellis, Evans, all hitting the open market. Westbrook might indeed be leaving OKC. He might indeed. But we've seen plenty of players go back after declining options. Plenty of players have gone back. Happens quite a lot. I'm still seeing fucking POW conversations. Make up your fucking mind. Make up your mind. This is the final discussion on it. This is it. Fucking take it or leave it. If you vote yes, we're pulling off a trade. Fucking take it or leave it. But make up your goddamn minds right now, please. Even I'm getting tired of this shit. Miami hit all 3 tests and only 1 left. That's true. I will not fleece you on draft picks, but it's just this is it. This is it. Like, it happens now or it doesn't happen at all. You elected to re-sign Chris Paul. Let's see what you end up doing. It's not going to a coin flip, by the way. It's not going to a coin flip. I am forcing you guys into a decision. And it ended up on yes by 1 vote. Congratulations. Congratulations. It ended up on yes by 1 fucking vote. Just get this shit over with. I'm not even gonna frickin' fleet. Give me a second. I said, you know, no, well, in fairness, I said my price went up. I could be mean here. I could be mean. I said my price went up from your first rounder this past draft. Hey, you know that pick you just got from Milwaukee with yours that you traded away? I want it. I said my price went up. I want that Milwaukee pick that you acquired for the pick that I wanted. I want it. I'll still leave it up to a vote. But that's my price now. I want that Milwaukee pick. You acquired that pick with the pick that I wanted at the draft. I said my price went up. That's my price. That's my price. I want that Milwaukee pick that you wanted so badly. Take it or leave it. But I will not have this discussion again. I will not have this discussion about Pau Gasol and Chris Paul again. Or if I do, it's at least 2 firsts. I will give you a 2nd round pick back. Fine. If it makes you feel better, I'll give you a 2nd round pick back. I'll give you a 2nd round pick back. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And yes wins by 3 votes. Our first trade in the era, any of the eras. Pau Gasol and a 2nd round pick for Chris Paul and a 1st. It's going through. All users accept the terms. Someone said vote nuke. That was Dewwinkle. I'll put it to a vote. Does chat want a nuke, or do you at least want to see who the hell's out there in free agency? Why not? People in chat proposed the nuke. That's a serious thing. That's a serious thing to bring up. What's the point of the nuke? The point of the nuke is to say we're blowing up our core. Let's get as much as we can back. So. All right. Looks like the no nuke is going to win out. We will advance. We will advance. In terms of qualifying offers for you guys, it's just a dude by the name of Tyrone Stockton. You might as well save the money. For me, it's Clint Thomas and Reggie Bullock, who has been depth for me that I have been unable to trade. So to be honest, I will probably just let go of Bullock, especially because we just brought in Young and Morris is still here. So, yeah, Mr. Bullock, you are on the outs. So, look over the rosters really quickly then. For you guys at point guard, you have Ty Lawson. Shooting guard is Klay Thompson and Gerald Nance. At forward, Josh Smith and Danny Granger. Power forward is Kevin Love and Johnny Higgins. And at center, Pau Gasol, Mason Plumlee, and Christian Wood. For myself, it's now Chris Paul and Facundo Campazzo at point guard. McCollum and Smart at shooting guard. Leonard and Morris, power forward. I lost my power forward, so I got Covington and Harrell. And at center, Clint Capella and Zubac. So, into free agency. Kevin Durant is on the open market. So is Westbrook. Doesn't guarantee they won't go back, though, as we have seen in the past. At point guard, Steph Curry, is out there. He's already gone back to Golden State once. Westbrook is out there. Currently with no offers. As is Deron Williams. Conley as well. For the record, in terms of money, you guys have $3.46 million. Under affordable point guards, 75 overall, CJ Watson. Yep, even Jordan Farmar is probably out of reach. So you guys have about $3 million to spend. Get you a Trevor Ariza. For the most part, you're looking at a cap of a 77 overall based on available funds. For myself, 29. Who can we trade? Right now, nobody unless you nuke. So Kevin Durant, for me, is out of reach. Steph Curry out of reach. Steph Curry is not out of reach. I could get involved in the Steph Curry sweepstakes. Dwight Howard's out of reach. Westbrook's out of reach, but Steph Curry is available. Dante Green, I don't know who the fuck that guy is, but he is available, and I need a power forward. Gonna click on find a trade for Chris Paul to divide the chat even further. Sure! Why not? That sounds like fun. D'Angelo Russell and Darko Saric. Brandon Jennings and Andrew Bogut, but with a first rounder as well. Blake Griffin and Dennis Schrader. I'd have to give up CJ McCollum. Andrew Wiggins and Nerlens Noel. Joel Embiid and Julian Wright. DeAndre Jordan and Kyle Lowry. Obviously, that one doesn't count. Andrea Bargnani and Steven Adams. Those are the offers from my team, at least. It might not have been the same for you guys. Given the fact that you guys have like $3 million to spend, sign someone, yes or no. You just bring in a random point guard. From there, I no longer need Steph Curry because I have... Oh, no, that's for the Timberwolves. I no longer need Steph Curry because I have Chris Paul. So, that kind of ruins that plan. Same for Westbrook. I could use a good shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan. Is the top option there. I don't need a forward. Durant would be nice, but I still have Kawhi. Can't even afford Durant. I do need a power forward. And this Dante Green dude is available. I don't know, it's just a generated guy. Where the hell has he been playing? Orlando and Sacramento. And then center, Dwight Howard. Andre Drummond's out there. I should have kept Andre Drummond, though. I tried to shortcut it by bringing in Pau Gasol, and then Andre Drummond became really fucking good. But then I wouldn't have Chris Paul right now. So, let's see. So Chad did vote to sign somebody. And again, out of the point guards, you might as well go for Mario Chalmers. Being a little bit younger, he probably won't regress. The alternative option is Leroy Hardy. Given his age and overall, he's not as good of a shooter as Chalmers. So, you got an interesting setup there. Our veteran Gilbert Arenas. All right, seeing a couple of nods for Hardy. So, might as well sign him long term and try to move him out. Timberwolves offer Leroy Hardy. For the Cavaliers, it's a pretty straightforward move for me. I need a power forward. He has no offers in on him right now. It's going to be the generated dude, Dante Green. This guy is definitely my top target here in Cleveland. Timberwolves will land Hardy. Godly, what's going on? You might as well drop the trade exception for Sanders. Obviously, it'll free up a little bit of cap. None of those dudes are worth holding on to. So Leroy Hardy's in. And Dante Green. Welcome to Cleveland. Welcome to Cleveland. I can drop anybody there. Jeremy Lin as well. I don't need any more. Dante Green. Welcome in. Yeah, no point in a cap hold on Hickson or Jeremy Lin. There we go. So those signings are set. And we'll see where all the big names happen to go. This could have been a very, very big off season. Kevin Durant leaves Oklahoma City and goes to Philadelphia. Steph Curry leaves Golden State and goes to Los Angeles. Dwight Howard switches to the Western Conference. He signs to Portland. Russell Westbrook goes to Dallas. The Thunder era is done, although they do bring in Carmelo Anthony. DeMar DeRozan goes to the Raptors to play with Anthony Davis. Drummond stays on the Bucks. Deron Williams also goes to the Thunder, so they do bring in Williams and Anthony. They won't be trash. Monta Ellis to the Hawks. Bradley Beal to the Pistons. And some other pretty big moves. A lot of movement to the Western Conference for the most part. And Tony Parker's still playing. Okay. Jeremy Lin goes to the Nuggets. With that, we march on. We march on. Pau Gasol, now at an 88. Smith gets a little bit worse. Granger gets a little bit worse. Christian Wood improves. For me, McCollum, Capella, Smart, Harrell, Covington all get a little bit better. We move on. We move on. The 2016-17 season. Looking at the upcoming draft situation. The Timberwolves have their own first rounder and a Clippers first rounder that is top 10 protected. The Cavaliers have their first, the Bulls and Thunders picks that are top 3 protected, and the Kings first, that is lottery protected. And 3 projected first round picks next year. If we take a look at the teams, the Timberwolves, taking a look at that lineup. Honestly, we should go to the other one in case you got someone that you might want to drop. Harvey Fox isn't yours, so you got Lawson and Hardy at point guard. Thompson and Rudy Fernandez at shooting guard, so honestly, Gerald Nance could be the G League option for you. Josh Smith, Danny Granger, power forward, Love and Higgins, and at center, Gasol, Plumlee, and Wood. Plumlee still recovering from that Achilles injury. You might as well just leave Wood there as a big man. So taking a look then, you do have a choice, probably 8, to get Johnny Higgins some playing time. Can't really worry too much about Wood, and then Plumlee will be back in. But it is Lawson, Thompson, Smith, Love, and Gasol. And for the Cavaliers, it is Paul and Facundo Campazzo. Shooting guard, McCollum, Smart, and a dude named Kyle Harris. At forward, Leonard, Morris, and Young, who I will probably put on the can't charge. Actually. Put Covington down there, too. But it's Dante Green, Montrezl Harrell, and Robert Covington. And then at center, Clint Capella and Ivica Zubac. I am going to put Niang down to the Canton charge. And taking a look at my lineup for this season, I'm going to run 10 It is Paul, McCollum, Leonard, Green, and Clint Acapella. Smart, Morris, Campazzo, Harrell, Covington coming in off the bench. In terms of setup here, I don't know how you guys want to set up the block. That might be worth an extended discussion. But you do have the whole starting point guard, backup. You do have depth somewhat in every position. Throw all of our firsts. I mean, given the whole going for it thing, it does make sense to have first round picks right now out there to try and go for it. It does make sense. Your next 5 first rounders. And you'd imagine that Love, Klay Thompson are pretty much untouchable. I mean, let's be honest. Your starters pretty much have to be untouchable. I mean, at least those two. But, you know, just mention, hey, the draft picks, leave other players open, but just say that Love and Thompson are untouchable. Let me know what you think. For myself, Chris Paul, untouchable. Collins not. Kawhi's untouchable. Green's untouchable. And Clint Capella's untouchable. Campazzo's a really good backup, so is Smart. Putting Young on the board. Harrell and Covington. And then from there, certainly my upcoming first round picks. So with that, we are about ready to go tomorrow night for the start of yet another season. I don't know if we've ever pulled off a trade together, let alone, well, I mean, hey, I guess if we ever were going to, it was going to be controversial. We'll see what the hell happens. This is the perfect time to cliffhanger because that was a major, major deal and a major, major offseason in terms of teams moving around.